Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we got some long war ahead of us tonight, and we're going to get that going at the top of the hour, give a few folks a chance to join up with us and get a part of the stream before we get going. So I hope everybody is doing well today. And we'll get started soon. It's much cooler for me today. I'm not sweating. You're not sweating with the oldies today. It's just normal, nice, non-intense weather today. Chichka's sitting in the window, enjoying the cooler air. Not hiding in the hallway where it's dark, thinking it's cooler there. Yeah, limited space to work with on a rooftop. Although it's not the smallest map. And then a medium, once you get into the... I think the spaceship is actually dangling over the edge of the skyscraper. But it's nothing wobbling. It's secure. Hey, Unknown Soldier, good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, so Fang was it. I did have both cats in here when we started, but then Fang got hungry, as he is wont to do this time of night. He starts getting munchier and munchier and then says, okay, it's time for me to go outside now. He's an evening outdoors cat. Evening and later in the day outdoors cat. Chichka knows his schedule. After my live stream, sometime after my live stream or within an hour, I go out front with him and sit for anywhere from a half hour to an hour so he can enjoy some grass. Yeah, I have my little routines here when I'm off camera. So I'll be excited to get going for, I don't know, if we'll see if there's anybody who's never... I think Lucian in the Discord said he wasn't familiar with this map. So, we'll see if anybody else has never really experienced this map before. It's one that comes up less frequently for folks just because you only see it when you shoot down a medium. I think that's the only time you have a chance of pulling this map. And then, it's only one out of however many medium choices there are. We'll just say, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6. I should probably look on the map possibilities and figure that out. But so not everybody is familiar with this map, but it's a fun map. I like it because it's a variety, so you're not out in the wilderness with a crash scout. But it does come with its own peculiarities, and one of those is some really weird line of sight lines, especially when you got people upstairs, downstairs, different levels and whatnot. Something you may think that it would have a line of sight doesn't. Just some weird stuff. I think this map was a late edition. I think this was a late edition in one of the updates with Enemy Within. I think that's when it first made its appearance, Unknown Soldier. Oh, that's a different console. You always wonder. Sometimes console has, depending on the game, sometimes consoles have their own unique maps every now and then. So, although I think everything would have got this, but then I had never played this on, well, unless you count, I think I have this game for... No, I only have XCom 2 on the Switch. So, yeah, you never know on consoles. Depending on how it ports over, you may not get... may get something slightly different. Maybe they had to adjust a map. Who knows what. And sometimes they'll give a bonus map on console to encourage buying on console. Yeah, I mean, every company, every game's a little different that way. And I do believe we are at the top of the hour. Yeah, good. As soon as I said that, Nightmare popped up top of the hour. So perfect, perfect, perfect. And we'll get this party started here. And no big news there. We also know that the hangar is pathetic right now. We hope if anything shows up, it's a scout, because then we have hope to shoot it down with the 2 that we have here, and then we got 2 more coming in 2 days. But other than that, there's nothing else we have to do inside our base. It's just, let's get out to the mission. Let's take a look at the team we picked out last time. Let's take a look at how they're outfitted. And let's get there before that 1 hour fritters away and we lose the mission. But this is the map that we're doing. This structure you see here, and in the background you can see the skyscrapers, but we're at the top of a skyscraper, and this is the, you know, top ends of near neighboring skyscrapers. So this is the map we'll be going down on. And this is what I'm not going to make any changes to the team I picked out last time. However, I did come in here before we started streaming, and I kind of equipped them the way I think we're going to take them out. So we got Nefertiti Jones, no relation, and Smoke Grenade. And the good thing about Nefertiti, she now has the perk Smoke and Mirrors. So one smoke grenade, I think that counts as 2 uses now, unlike Medkit where it's 3 uses. Hey, Hope then, thanks for popping in. Good to see you in here tonight. And so Nefertiti, no relation, has 3 medkits, and I think it's only 2 smoke grenades. I don't think Smoke and Mirrors gives a free use of smoke, but I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. So we at least have 2 smoke grenades and 3 medkits for this mission. Lucia, we just went all out in HE grenades because it's a rooftop buildings. She has sapper, and we can destroy things. Well, what happens is it is only 2 nightmare on Nefertiti Jones, but that one perk that they happen to have, Field Medic, gives you a free one that you don't see. Whether you choose a med kit or not, nightmare, you always get one. So that's why there's now 3 charges. And then what it does is any med kit you equip, it doubles it, just like the smoke grenades do. But that's what I was saying, the smoke grenades, I don't know if Smoke and Mirrors gives you that 1 extra freebie or not. But we'll find out when we get in there, and we'll be able to confirm that. But I don't think it does. Then we got Floki. Our man Floki, styling as always. And he is... I kept him with the LMG, even though you can argue that I'd be better to go on this particular map with 2 straight out, all out SMGs for mobility around the buildings and whatnot. But I think there are some longer range sight lines that we can benefit from, and because we have a medic with extra medkits, I did not equip any of my gunners with medkits as I tend to do, and instead focused on being able to prolong their suppression a little bit longer with the high cap mags. Floki gets an alloy plating, and that gets him up to 8 big ol' health points, which is nice for a gunner that or gunners that tend to get targeted. So I gave him one of the alloy platings that we have. And I assigned all 3. We'll see when we get down to Gravemen. And then we have Marcus Joy out on this one. And it looks like Marcus Joy will get a promotion this mission, so that'll be nice. He does have Executioner, and he'll get a promotion beyond that today, I hope, if I can keep him alive and we can win this battle. Motion Tracker Flashbang is what I've equipped him with. Since normally I'd use smoke, I often use smoke as a backup of my infantry, but since I have so much smoke with my medic, I figured we'd go with a flashbang, since we're dealing with 2, count them, 2 outsiders on this mission. Officer School, yeah, I have 2 folks chosen for officers now. I have 1 open slot. I have, I'm holding that last open slot for Van Dorn. And then once I get my first 3 officers chosen, then I'll have to start saving up another couple hundred for the next level, because the next level then promotes beyond the current level. Plus it gives me an extra lieutenant first level slot also. So it's like a pyramid. Each time you go up, you get a new rank, you know, 1 or 2 new ranks, and then you get a few more of each one below that too, if that makes sense, if I describe that properly. But each promotion of officer ranks, first one was 100, next one's 200, then 300, then 4. It's expensive, but well worth it in my mind to go down that path. But right now, and that's the other thing, I'll show you if it's, I don't know if it says it on this screen. Back in the barracks, it tells me how many missions my commanders, like we'll see Nefertiti. In fact, I'll go back in and look at Nefertiti now that we've finished with Marcus Joy. Let's see if it says on this screen. No, it doesn't. It only says in the barracks. It'll say how many missions I have at Lieutenant, is what it would say. And you need 5 missions at Lieutenant before you can get the promotion to Lieutenant 1, or whatever the next level up is called. So there's 2 elements. You have to, you have to have so much experience at your current level before you can get up to the next level. So there's no rush per se to get to the next, or by the next level, unless I decide I just want more officers, period. If that makes sense. I hope I'm just telling you what I need, but we can look at it closer when we go back out there, not getting ready for a mission, unknown soldier. Then we got old McDonald. So yeah, in fact, I think we have 4 people were double fatiguing, so we're gonna have injuries no matter what happens on this mission. But hopefully it's just gonna be the double fatigue timers, and we'll see how well we roll on those. Loadout for Old McDonald, another motion tracker and another flashbang, just like Marcus Joy. And I think we have 3 shotguns on this, and then between well, you'll see, then we have some, 4 longer normal and or longer range shooters. So I think we got good versatility on the team, enough close-up power, enough longer range power to hopefully handle and cover this map. Hey, Felipe, good to see you popping in here just in time as we review the loadout. Now here with Caitlin Kelly, we just have a saw and then the alloy plating, and once again, since there's no medkit, I gave her extra ammo, hopefully to extend the ability. I shut tight too. Thanks for dropping in just in time for the battle coming up. And so there you go. And then we got one more, and that's Werner Graveman, or Grave Man. I guess I can say that. It's an English word. I don't have to try giving it another language spin. But he has alloy plating since he's only sporting 3. But with the alloy plating and the regular armor he has, that gets him up to 7 health, which can still be killed one shot from floaters if we have floaters, maybe even thin man. But when if we at least have cover, it makes that it's much more difficult for that to happen. Now that I think all our soldiers have at least 7 or more hit points on this one, and we have Deadeye just in case we do find some of those deadly floaters I just mentioned. And I kept Werner with the marksman's rifle. I value mobility on this map with all the walls and up and downs. It's hard to sit in one spot. You can say with that argument I probably shouldn't be carrying the LMG, but one LMG to be set mobile in a good, or set coverage in a good position, I think is okay. So that's the plan for the team. And now, unless anybody has any comments that you think is a glaring oversight, we're looking at all our 3 alloy vests are going out, and I've got 2 flashbangs, 4 AT grenades, at least 2 smokes, and 3 med kits. So a lot of consumable wise, I think we got a little bit of everything to hopefully carry us through this thing. And I guess it's time to get this thing going. So we're gonna see you down there. It's always weird to see, you know, it's a shot down UFO. It's always weird to see it say urban block. Well, you know, when you get urban block on a shot down UFO, you always know what the map's gonna be. But here we go. Stay safe, everybody, and shoot true.
For landing.
Oh, here I'm waiting for it to keep going. I got sidetracked,
The
did
drop
you
site
tell?
for this operation will be in Canada. It looks like the UFO went down in a densely populated area within the city limits. Let's just hope everyone on the ground stayed clear.
We could hope. And it's time to launch the mission. Let's go find out where we're starting. Okay, let's kind of zoom up. Okay, so we're all the way in the back, and as you can see, looking over the edge, we are quite high. There's some height to the building that we're on, and there's some other neighboring tall buildings that we're near. So we are indeed on the skyscraper, as I said. Oh wow, I never quite noticed the neighboring building burning. I don't always do this. You know, if I'm not recording or anything with folks, I don't always take the time to look around like this, so it's kind of cool. Thank you all for being around to make me do this. So what we have, this is the top of our skyscraper, and it's a little torn up because over in this direction, you can see it already in the background. The UFO is way over here, so we don't have to worry, at least initially, for the outsiders being right in front of us. Because they'll be back in the UFO. Now there's a chance they could be like right outside the UFO. I've had them appear, you know, right over in that spot before in the corner. I don't know if I've ever had them appear on this corner, but they can. They don't necessarily have to be tucked away in the UFO, so that's just something for us to consider. The good news is I did bring 6 charges of the motion tracker, and we're definitely going to use them. And in fact, we're going to start right off with you, Old McDonald, and we're going to push forward. We're kind of right in the middle, so I'm just going to kind of push forward with our motion tracker. Maybe we'll just go this far for the first push and see what we're seeing.
Position confirmed.
Nothing so far. So I'm going to go all the way to full cover. And we know something's over here. We don't know if it's on the roof, the high ground, you know, the upstairs, because there is multi-levels on this one that we can get to. Or we don't know if it's, you know, down on the ground somewhere over here. And it looks like we only barely... Let me go back to you, Old McDonald. Looks like we only barely see it. So yeah, it's just, we just saw the very edge of something over here. So I might send some people over here without peeking around. In fact, I could send them right here because they can't step out with that thing in the way. And then we're in a position, except, no, there is some cover we'd be able to rotate to over here. So let's see about doing that. As a matter of fact, if I send someone over there, probably going to be Caitlin Kelly, because she could then reposition herself when we see these things, and that's considered full cover. So even, well, let's see how far forward they are. Yeah, so they're forward from this position, so they technically could be on the roof here, or they're just farther over down on the ground. We just don't know yet. So I'm gonna get Caitlin Kelly because she's got the saw, and we're gonna head over in this direction. And let me just get a sense. Yeah, they're pretty far over. So I feel like we can get here okay. Oh! Well, guess what we just unlocked? That was a step too far, my friends. It was a step too far, which surprises me, unless one of them was, like, higher up. Well, guess what? We are not in a good position to get set up quite yet. I think what I'm going to do is bring my LMG and Floki right here, so we're at least in full cover. And definitely we got Old MacDonald in a not great position, because you got to remember these are floaters that could fly up and over, and staying high, get a flank on Old MacDonald, potentially. Fortunately, Caitlin Kelly is in a corner cover position. So Floki, let's get you over. You can't move and shoot anyway. Let's just get you positioned, and you will be able to see somebody at that point. And we also have Werner Graveman. And maybe, since we're going to be looking at floaters, maybe I keep you here with the idea that they will fly towards us, and this stuff that's in the way at the moment, you'll get some shots. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, one square is the difference sometimes. Sometimes it can make all the difference, because we are not in control on this one. They are the ones for this upcoming turn. They are the ones in control. Now, one thing, and then, you know, I got a nice engineer with Sapper, you name it. I'm going to bring her up close-ish, depending on where they end up moving and taking cover. So maybe a grenade will be in range. We're going to keep you just on Overwatch, Werner. Now, I also have an infantry soldier in Marcus Joy here. And yeah, if I bring Marcus Joy here, he'd be in... This wouldn't necessarily get Marcus Joy in anybody's line of sight. Oh, yes, it would. Apparently, he can step out just enough where this floater can see. And I don't really want to give them a lot of shots. I already am sunk over here. And because I have 4... I mean, count them. 4. I may be using one of my smokes right off the bat. Or I could use my command to pull back. But I think I'll use a smoke since I... And look at that. I do have 2. So there you see it, Nightmare. On the medic, they get that free med kit. So even though it showed 2, they have 3. But for smoke, it indeed is only 2. They don't get that bonus smoke when you pick smoke and mirrors. Let's see. It's probably fine if I bring Nefertiti right here. Nefertiti will be in range to pretty much see everybody. Hey, Trumpkin. Just in time for the fun. Yeah, I got smoke, so I'm definitely smoking because I do not need, even though Caitlin Kelly is there, Caitlin, whatever her last name is in full cover. Yeah, it is Caitlin Kelly. Even though she's in full cover, I don't need... They shoot pretty damn good in full cover, especially if they start flying and getting height advantage on top of that. So we're definitely doing smoke, and I think I could throw it. I hope. Yeah, I should be able to get an angle from here.
Heading there now.
Let's pop it out right now. In fact, I can cover a couple of us. So let's do it. They're the ones I'm most concerned about getting shot at. Having shots taken against them, you know, however you want to say it. And then we have, this is the last one. I've been thinking about Marcus Joy, but I don't quite know where I need to take him. Now, if I came down this way, what that will do for us is potentially, but you know, I don't know which way they're going to fly, how this will work, but I'm thinking I'm just going to run him down here. I'll have a couple of us over here to get some different angles depending if they push forward towards the enemies they see. Maybe we set up to go do some ahas over here.
On the move.
And we're just going to overwatch with the Gravemen. And let's see what happens. Cross your fingers.
Got it covered.
Overwatch. There's one going up. Oh, whoa. So Nefertiti put out the smoke. Come on, Gravemen. Oh, we needed that. Now there's only 3. Now there's only 3. That was clutch. That was clutch. Uh-oh, someone's trying to pop in behind us, but we can take care of that. We got a shotty right there.
Moving around the side.
What's the last one doing? Okay, so 2 of the 3 remain back here. 1 is on Overwatch. I don't even think that one can hardly see anybody. Well, guess what? I might be able to see him. Yeah, I can see the one on Overwatch, so we'll be able to suppress. My other suppressor here cannot see, so I at least have eyes on with Caitlin Kelly on the Overwatcher, so we'll be able to move without a problem. One thing I will do is I'm going to come right here with Nefertiti. Well, I take it back. No, we're not. Well, actually, if I move back here, it leaves me in half cover, but this guy could fly directly over and put me back into half cover with that angle, so I might as well just be in half cover. So hopefully I can eliminate the damage reduction and make sure we take him out. How about that, Nefertiti? You are equipped with your shotgun.
Roger that.
Please do it. There we go. That's getting the job done. Okay. Now, Mr. Graveman. You can't see it from there? Can you see it from there? Okay, well you can take over Nefertiti's spot and you'll be able to take a shot from there. So this is what I'm going to do. One of my gunners... Yeah, I think Caitlin Kelly is eventually going to be one of my heat gunners. So she'll... I think... I'm pretty sure that's the way I have her pegged. Oh, thanks for the heads up, Nightmare. You're right. We're at that point. Although... Oh, yeah. And that is the leader. You notice that one mod I have? It makes the leader... It enlarges the leader icon over here. So whenever you see a bigger head on this row of enemies that we can see, if it's slightly larger, that's an indicator that we're looking at the leader. The other way you can tell is look at the hit points. The one with more hit points is usually the pod leader. So yeah, you're right. This guy absolutely could have covering fire. Well, I guess we can find out right now. At least we're in smoke. If we got to find out, at least we're in smoke. So let's go find out and take away that Overwatch. Oh, wait. No, I don't want that. I want you to shoot there, and let's go find out.
Suppressing targets.
Okay, no covering fire on that one. The first time you react and you get covering fire, it's a shocker. But, you know, I don't think it'll be as much of a shock with you reminding me, Nightmare, to beware. They could kind of a thing. And then we're going to go against the guy up high. He's the one we're going to focus on. Just because he's out in the open, although he is up high. But this is Floki is the one that has our holo targeting. So we're going to suppress with holo targeting on this one. And have them both locked down.
Aye, light him up.
Okay. Now, option-wise... Yeah, okay, we're not getting any great run and gun positions with old McDonald, and like I said, I will have to move Werner over here to get a shot. I checked that out earlier. Yes, and it's a good shot. Let's see if you can do it. Do it again for us. See if the Grave Man can send the second floater to its grave. That would have made it... I guess the game says that would have made it too easy, Zigzag. That would have made it too easy. You know what I'm going to do? I do have a charge of motion tracker. I'm going to use it because I kind of want to push forward a little bit and see about getting in a position where we can work on flanking around this guy. Now it's hard to tell. So he looks like he's... It's hard to tell what cover he has and what angle the full cover is from. Yeah, it looks like he's behind a full wall. So part of me says... Yeah, I'm going to move Marcus Joy up this way, and we're going to check out on the motion tracker, see if anything else is down this way, which would definitely change my mind. Because I don't think we're really going to be able to move you to get a shot up here. Werner was my best shot, so with Marcus Joy and the company... Oh, that's the other thing I have, is I do have Lucia. Is there a way? Yeah, what I may do with Lucia is get Lucia over here into full cover, and since they're suppressed, that's still going to be a good shot into full cover from that height. But I need to get to a point where maybe I can blast the cover over here. There's no cover to impact us there. So let's get our grenade in position for next turn. Let's get everybody in position for next turn, basically. And then, Marcus, let's start this trek, see if there's more pods up ahead. And so far not, so it looks like I might be able to. And so I'm going to bring us right here. And then if we're lucky enough to be able to get a grenade in there, maybe we can blow away some cover to give you a nice shot. So let's set up for that.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, no new pods visible on the motion tracker. I think then we'll get our running gunner over here. That would also then allow you to be close enough to maybe run a gun up the stairs to reach this guy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I need to get people in position so we can better use them. And this is full cover, and it's underneath, yeah, it's underneath the floor, so that guy can't get a direct shot at us. So get over here, Old McDonald.
Already there.
And let's see if they stay locked down or if they try running our Overwatch. There's the question. And they tried blowing through. Okay. So I hear thin men. That sounded mostly like thin men. Could that have been a seeker noise with a thin man noise? It's always hard to tell. Always a little bit hard to tell. Well, we know we don't have covering fire. So I also know that I have the ammo to suppress this guy again, to allow us to move around. And that I better do that first, lest I forget.
Sit down.
Did you have a read on that noise? It sounded thin men, but then there's that one. There's a sound I thought I heard in the background that might have been a seeker sound, but also I could be totally wrong. Where's gonna give me my best toss? And if I do this, okay, so we have ground here, so this guy can't see us. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to come right here. Whoa. Be careful, Caitlin. Don't hit us and don't destroy our wall. Well, we'd still have full cover there. Yeah, we'll keep our ears open, see if we can validate. But for sure, I know we're dealing with some thin men here, so for sure we got some thin men. I'm gonna bring our first AT grenade from our sapper right here and see what we can do. Ah, okay. So I have a chance. I'm a little worried if I do this, will I blow away some of the floor above us? Okay, I can't. That I kind of want to get rid of that pillar, and I also want to get rid of Yeah, there's nothing that's highlighting the whole shebang over here. I'm trying to see if I can get better cover destruction in there. I have a feeling this pillar on this side, so I almost have to do this. But then I'm not... Oh, wait, there's the one. That's getting it all red. I like this. I knew I had to be there somewhere. Let's do it.
Awesome.
And now, how'd we do? How did we do? Ooh. Marcus Joy, you want to take a look for us? Let's get over to you. Oh, now! Okay. That's the way the game's gonna play with us. I don't see him here, but I can get... Now, is any of the floor gone? No, not really. So, if I come down here with Marcus Joy, I can see the guy. He won't be able to overwatch me. I don't get a circle of a vision over there. So I'm going to bring Marcus right here. We kind of didn't get it. We didn't get the feel for another pod. You know, well, let's look at our other options. You still only have sight there. Well, we gotta lock him down and get some hollow so Werner can have another chance to send this guy to the grave. So let's do that first. So I know what we've got up here. Another 77%. Graveman, you were on target for that Overwatch, but you've been just a little high ever since. Now, run and gun really doesn't get me that far. So that's not the right weapon. Who else do I have? So it looks like what I gotta focus on is the leader of the pod. Yeah, I'm gonna use, just to be safe again, because this is a very potentially exposed position if there's another pod over here. And I still have other uses. Yeah, it seems okay. I'm gonna come here with Marcus.
Okay.
Okay, good. And very solid. We don't see another pod. 77 again. Last time we had a 77. We've missed 2 of those. Just ask Graveman. Let's see if Marcus Joy can hit his. Alright. I have confidence again that we can hit a 77%er. So maybe what I do now... No, I don't... Even though he's suppressed, I don't want to stay in half cover. I'm going to come here. And then we might have run and gun. Well, oh wait. Are these stairs not connected? Oh, guess what? I've been thinking I could run up these stairs. Oops. We're gonna need some longer range shooters to deal with that. Fortunately, I have both my gunners. So... what can I say? Old MacDonald, this is not your play on this particular map. Now, I'm hearing... Is anybody hearing the talking from outside my window? Because I have it open for Chichka, who's laying in the window, and he's asleep. So it's awkwardly placed to close it. But if the talking outside the window becomes annoying, please let me know if you can hear it. And if... let's see, what do we want to do here? So you've shot... we also have you... Well, the other thing I could try doing is But it's not urgent. We got them locked down. It's not the end of the world. We could survive without it. I'm just gonna stay here and reload.
It's killing time.
We got them locked down. I'm good with that. I'm still gonna get old McDonald over here just in case we get him down to 1 hit point. We might be able to use a pistol.
Stepping off.
And that's 13%. Even in full cover. That's what floaters get when they're flying high like that. Nah, that was pure Thin Man. Nightmare. I'm pretty sure that was pure Thin Man. At least in my ears. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna suppress one more time with Floki to get the hollow targeting.
Cutting the grass, baby.
This means I can take just a regular shot now with Caitlin Kelly. 50-50 is worth me taking a shot in my book. That is totally worth it. See, Graveman? See what you get for missing your 2 shots? You missed a kill. You missed a second kill. Oh, well. Can't have them all. So now we got to start pushing forward. So we mostly... About the only other part of the building we kind of got to scope out is back here. Otherwise, that would appear to indicate that the other aliens we're hearing, and we've taken 1 pot of 4. Remember, this is an 11 to 15 map. So. There's a lot more to come. Hopefully we've got the hardest part out of the way, although Thin Men are no cup of tea. So let's start getting ready to move forward.
D'accord.
We're in no rush. We're going to have to reload for a lot of people. In fact, let's bring full cover. I'm getting the impression they're probably ahead of us, so let's just get into full cover. Now, for reloads. And no reloads there. Let's get you moving forward.
On the move.
And who else we got? Werner, we got to get you. Now there's another way. Oh no, there is. Now isn't that weird from the other one? I swear those stairs weren't there when we looked at it once, didn't it? Now they're not going to disappear. Oh, they do disappear. So they're disappearing stairs. Werner, I'm going to get you over here to reload, but then I want to see about maybe getting you up high, especially once we confirm we've cleared out this building.
Good to go.
And we can focus on the UFO.
Already there.
Oh, I guess everybody else was shooting, so this is it. We get a directional cue. Okay, the first thing we heard was meld. This does not look like a meld mission. If the meld we have possibilities to gain are back in there on the airship, so not feeling too hopeful that way. Werner, do we have? Yeah, we've done our motion sensors, but I'm still nervous because there's no cover up there. I don't want to just send you and then go, oops. We have a saw. I'm gonna get the saw to back you up. And reload.
Good to go.
That way we're not sending anybody up the roof on their own. Okay, this will start giving us vision over to the UFO. I do not want to take that vision through this opening yet, or through this opening, or through that opening. Those are the 3 main openings that face the UFO. I think what I'm going to do since you're here is I'm actually going to use you to come over this way, Marcus, and just make sure this side of the building is safe. And then that'll leave motion trackers remaining, I think, 2 charges on old McDonald. I just want to get a better sense over in this corner.
On my way.
And I'm feeling pretty confident it's clear.
Roger, Dodger.
I mean, pretty confident. Yeah, we'll get Nefertiti up this
Good
way.
copy. Moving on target.
Pretty much everybody should be rolled out. Floki's the only one I think that may need a reload. Yeah. So we definitely need Floki up there though, but I gotta get him reloaded. So we may have to hold back because I don't really want to get too aggressive without.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
What was that sound?
Okay, so the thin men are inside the UFO. And I'm not going to peek in here yet or around the corner at all
Solid copy.
until I get my suppression and sniper, until I get my support units up here.
I'm on it, Commander.
And if I bring you here, there's cover. Yeah, there was either a second. You're right. That was either them again or another pod of thin men. You're right, Nightmare, on that assessment. We don't know which it is yet because all we've heard is thin men. So it could be there's another pod we just haven't heard yet, or it could be that we have two pods of thin men.
Rolling out.
And I would not want to face both pods of thin men. We're just going to stay put.
Je surveille la zone.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Roger that.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
And then get Floki moving up here. I guess we're bringing you this way. I'm going to keep Floki. I'm going to keep you down on the ground level. I'm keeping the Saw, Caitlin Kelly, up to try and get height advantage if we get so lucky. Let's go back to Floki. He's the one holding us from getting aggressive. And let's face it, with no meld, there was no meld in this building as far as I could tell. So we just were not meant to get meld on this one.
Time to motor.
Okay, now we're going to be able to start positioning next turn. And I'm not going to bring... We're going to bring Graveman and Caitlin Kelly so they can get to the edge in one move. And there are some full cover spots that they would be able to get to. So let's just kind of bring you guys out here.
On the move. Moving out.
And then everybody hold, and hopefully next turn we'll be able to do something.
Bien.
I just didn't want to push to the edge where we might have vision over there without our support units being available. Okay, so this, I'd be able to take full cover here. I have this full cover there. So, Graveman, let's push you here. I think that would give you an angle over here. We're kind of hearing the sound in this direction.
Roger.
And it's not close enough for you to see something. Let's see if Caitlin can see something here.
Aye, aye.
No. Okay, now we will... Let's bring Floki here.
10-4.
And nothing. And we'll bring Marcus over here.
Good to go.
Yeah, okay. There we go. So now let me, and if we're hearing the thin men on this side, why don't I get, in case we need it over here, let's get a grenade over in this direction.
5 sur 5.
Without peeking around the corner. And then let's get the last couple. I'm going to keep Nefertiti kind of in between so we have options with our smoke.
Moving out.
And then we got one more thing, running gunner. And yeah, if Right now I'm leaning towards this side because with our units, that would be a lean out C. Let's bring you here. Old McDonald. Now I think we're hopefully set up. Let's hope.
Roger that. Scan.
Eyes on the prize.
And there,
Eyes on
oh.
target.
First thing we see is not thin men. We hit something.
Adjusting sights.
And
That is
we missed a lot more than we hit, but that's the nature of Overwatch. So it's 2 thin men, 2 seekers. So it's funny. I thought on one of those I heard seekers, but we certainly didn't hear anything seeker-like. They're little screechy things. Well, this seeker, I think we have some options. Right now we only see a few. We should, with the 2 shotguns I have right here, and this is the one that's injured, we should be able to take this thing out. So I'm gonna try it first. I'm actually gonna keep my running gun open as a possibility here. So rather than how do I want to work this? I may just but Nefertiti has good backup stuff. Let's see what everybody can see. The LMG sees nothing, which renders our LMG a little bit useless this turn. What do I see up here? Not a ton. Do I get vision? And I get no vision bringing myself for. Oh, there I do. I get vision now of that guy. I can suppress that guy. I'll probably gain sight on. Excuse me. I'll probably gain. Yeah, so either this was the one we're hearing all along, Nightmare, you're right, or there's just another pod of thin men out there. We do not know which that is. So I'm thinking of coming here to suppress a thin man. Potentially. And at the same time, we're going to see. Now, they can't be overwatching. They're not, yeah, it went out of sight, and that's true, and this is only half cover, because I can't quite make it to this full cover. But I do value getting some vision. And they can't be on Overwatch, because they're not floaters. Maybe later in the game they'll be able to scatter on Overwatch, but right now should not be that time.
I'm on it, Commander.
And we still only see 2. So did the other thin man break back, or is he like right there? It has me a little scared now. Has me just a little scared. I'm a little nervous. Now, what do we have with you as a possibility, Marcus Joy? Not much. Well, no, I take that back. You could pull back here and take the shots here, which then frees up my shotgun people and my grenade individual to do something else. So let's give you a first shot over here at. And the other thing I could conceivably think about doing. Oh no, because that's in range of one of the enemies. Well, just the Seeker though. Trying to plan out in my head what's the best use of our resources. So I think I'm gonna come right here. We'll keep us in full cover. And we should have line of sight. Or not. Because it's flying. So I gotta make sure this angled piece of concrete does not block my shot. And it appears to. So I'm gonna have to get more aggressive. Oh wait, there is. No, we don't see it. Now we see it. I'm just not thrilled with the half cover that we get. So I do have one more smoke. Let's take our shot with you, Marcus Joy. And Marcus Joy did his job. How about that? Oh, you think he's more over here? Like back here even? Oh, I'll tell you how we can find out. Old McDonald had a motion tracker. And guess what? There's another seeker that's hidden right here. Like right in here, or well, it could be, if it's flying, it could be anywhere, but it's in this general vicinity, ground level up. And we got this guy here, and there's another thin man pretty close, like maybe right there. So this is what I'm thinking. I got this is where I go with my grenadier. Right here. It's good full cover. And if the other one is like over here, I can do some big time cover destruction. Well, guess what? I also found this. It wasn't flying. It was right there on the damn ground. Well, this guy's gonna want to run. So you can only see this guy. I need an option. Oh man, there's just too many enemies and not enough guns. Kind of a thing. Well, Werner, the Grave Man is up here. I haven't repositioned the Grave Man. And the Grave Man only sees that ring is sometimes hard to see for vision. So if I come over here, do you not see that guy? Who do you see from up here? Oh, okay, so if you come up here, I can't tell what you see. Okay, you do see that guy from up there. Old McDonald has CCS, so that would be a way to play this somehow. And this is, you're right in what I'm thinking, is this. I could bring Old McDonald here to flank this guy. And then there's the Seeker. But the Seeker can still hurt us. And I cannot quite... Yeah, I cannot quite get a kind of a shot I want on a Seeker unless I stand here wide open and it's not super close for a shotgun. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I also have command. Now this is where I have command, my friends. We have command. And this is why we have command. This is one of those situations where we need that one extra shot and we just don't have it. So I think what I'll do is throw the grenade here so they're both exposed. Then I can give the command back to Lucia and take the 100% grounded shot against this thing. Problem is with a shotgun, that's no guarantee. The shot from up here could be a lot better without cover. Or I just take that shot there. And then I also would then have Werner. I don't have anybody that could get a shot there, but if I run and gun out here. Yeah, we have enough options where I think I just got to do this. So the first shot I'm going to do is the shotgun here. And then my second action, if I decide so deem it necessary, will be to throw the grenade over here on these two. That's what I'm thinking. And then if throwing the grenade here, they're both going to be exposed. And if I run and gun out here to blast one of them, standing in between them, the other one's going to feel threatened to run away, and we should proc the CCS, right? That's my thinking. So it kind of depends on how well this shot goes. A little bit. Oh, and we have a flank there at 91 too. I mean, we have options. My lord, we have some options. And with the damage reduction there, maybe it's better to have somebody else take that shot. Oh man, the Grave Man can't see the Seeker? Yeah, you can see the Seeker from there. Except it's not from the freaking high ground that I wanted. So we're just SOL. Because even you can't see the Seeker from up here. There's something about this raised walkway over here that blocks our line of sight to the Seeker. See what I mean about funky lines of sight? So I do need to start and just see what kind of damage we can get on this Seeker. Are we going to have a good shotgun, or are we going to have a shotgun that does 2 ticks of damage because of damage reduction? We're about to find out. 2 ticks of damage because of... you see how it's going. Okay. Now... well, part of me says, do I even need... Old McDonald, let's see how far your run and gun gets you. You can get to here running gunning, and you got them both flanked. I would have you blast this one away just because he has the most health. And then CCS should take this one out. Yeah, it's a very tricky point here. We're trying to gauge our best chances. And I better make sure who I can command. Okay, I can command here. My question is, do I need to throw the grenade here based on the run and gun positioning I'm gonna take? I think I do the run and gun first. And then my command may allow me to do this shotgun again. Oh, but then that's right, I have this problem up here. That's why I was gonna do the grenade, because I might be able to actually kill one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna do the command, and we're gonna do the grenade. And I'm gonna hope I am making the right choice. Let's blow away some cover over here and injure them in the process. That's a big part of it too, so we don't have to worry about getting funky damage from our shotguns on CCS and just run and gun. Okay, not much damage, but the cover is gone. That also will allow the Grave Man. So we're gonna have 2 shots from up here. Let's take our 2 shots from up here to find out how this is gonna go. Well, our 1 shot from up here, because I can't see anything else. Okay. Good job, Caitlin. I'm thinking now, I come over here with Werner. I'm a little worried about activating another pod running down that way, though. We aren't really hearing anything, but... doggone. I just... I hope there's no pod in there, because That would be bad. Now this is a blue move, so if I do pull a pod, I do have suppression available for. I've just got to do it. I gotta see if this shot will take out the Seeker. So Graveman, this is your time to shine.
Checking.
I would have loved having you at height. Okay, good. We did not. Oh, you even had a shot there, but we're going 82 on the Seeker because that's the one I'm worried about. Oh no, I think we missed. I'm out of options all of a sudden because Floki can't do anything. And all I've got is one. Well, you know, if we're going to take a shot, Seeker's going to get a wide open shot, and a flanked Seeker shot can still hurt us. Graveman, you thought Graveman was going to be on with the opening Overwatch kill, and he's missed every shot since. Missed every shot since. So, I'm going to take my chances with the Seeker shot. I just gotta. Old McDonald?
Going in for the kill.
I'm going to keep Old McDonald standing in the open also, purely because he has the most hit points. Although this is the closer, better shot without as many hit points. We should get 100% shot here.
On the move.
Shotgun is chosen. There was no way I could have stood in between them to try to get CCS going. And against flying targets anyway, I'm not sure that it procs against flying targets. And we got, oh boy, Floki. Oh boy, Floki. Maybe he'll be scared and run away. Let's just Overwatch. And who's he gonna shoot? Oh! Grab it and grab him! Grab him! That was the best case. That was beautiful. That's why we left. That's why we left the Seeker, because that was an option, and the Seeker chose it. How about that? We'll make who needs a shot? Yeah, Seekers just sometimes can't help themselves, I think. Marcus got a promotion. Nefertiti does not. Now, it's going to be hard to get everybody a promotion on this one because, you know... And if we look... No, you're probably, Nefertiti, not going to get one on this turn. I just want to see who might need the promotions more than anybody or be the closest. Yeah, I think Caitlin Kelly can get a promotion, eh? Let's see if we can give her the kill. And she got it.
Down.
That'll help. That's another 20, 25, something like that experience when we do that. All right, so we got to pull back. We got one more pod out there. We have now killed 8 aliens. So here we go. Let's get some reloads in. Oh wait, you're fatigued. You're exhausted from being strangled, so we'll just reload. And a Graveman. We're gonna start advancing up here. So I guess the positions I want to take, maybe we'll start hearing another pod. Yeah, I'll get you up high.
On the move.
Yeah, we don't have the grapple armor available to build yet, so that's just the way it is. Fortunately, there was a pole there, so we were able to take position. We're going to Overwatch and start getting everybody switched back over.
Heading to that location.
We need to reload
Killing time.
and see if we can get a sound cue to get even a hint at what the final pod is, besides the two outsiders. We haven't heard hide nor hair of any other pod unless it's Thin Men. Unless it's Thin Men. Let's get... We'll get you here.
Do this.
Oh, how about that? Oh, an option for on the bat. You know, I might even have that option. I'm gonna have to look for that. Thanks for the heads up, Shakti Rockets. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to double check because it may just be that it's in the options when I go into the mod, and I just didn't choose that particular one as opposed to F1. So yeah, I'll double check it. Thanks for the heads up on that one. It could be, knowing me, and you don't yet. I could have easily just missed it. So it looks like sectoids for our final pod.
Let's do this.
What is most likely our final pod. So let's just get everybody kind of shifted back over as we get ready to work on our next pod. And wouldn't it be nice if they just decided to walk out for us? Okay, Nefertiti's way over there. I'm gonna go this far over. It's only one tick, but I'm probably gonna heal you, our engineer, just because 7 health is a huge difference. Oh, it takes the place of total kills down here? Oh, over here. Okay, so that's where I'd be looking. Okay, cool. Got it. So kills on mission and total kills. Cool. All right. That's great info. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's reload. Let's just get ready to advance. The meld's already a non-issue, so it's not like I'm in need to rush. I'm gonna keep Nefertiti there. We'll just take. Oh wait, other people have moved. So why don't we get our infantry over to this side?
10-4.
We don't have a whole heck of a lot on Overwatch, but I don't think it matters.
Solid copy. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, they're straight ahead. Wouldn't it be nice if they walked out? Somebody shout, please. Somebody make some noise, please. Stub your toe and go, ouch, so they hear us and they come on out. Oh, another streamer. Okay, so it could be, because it's been, depending on how recent that change was, it probably been a few months since I downloaded that mod. So I'll have to go back into Nexus and see if there's an updated version and do that, because I love the mod. I don't use everything on mini mods, but there's certain quality of life things like this that I definitely use. And you'll find out, Shakti Rockets, I'm messing around with the new Squadron Unleashed 2 for the first time. I'm messing around with that mod too, but not a ton of other. That's probably the only real game-changing mod that I'm messing around with. Yeah, I wanted to get you over here so you can get that one tick healed, because I think it will matter. I may not. We'll see. Focus.
Eyes on the prize.
On Overwatch.
The benefit of seeing... Oh, wait. The benefit of seeing a lot of other streamers is you catch stuff like that. I'm just going to bring you out here.
Move into position.
And we'll reload.
Rock and roll.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, we're in good positions now.
Roger, you've got my eyes on.
We're going to be able to start moving. I was hoping that camera pan meant that they were going to come out to me, and I can't believe there's still another meld, but it must be in the back corner of the UFO to still be active. All right, we're going to push forward. Now, Old McDonald, we have one motion tracker left, so guess what? I'm not going to use it for sectoids. Does it get easier? I have upped... I upped the UFO damage. I can't remember when I started out. Was it 200? I think I put it to, based on something I saw. I never did see how the mod helped or how it changed him, but Beagle Rush had used it, and he put the damage on the UFOs to 200, and I said, it seems to work for him, so that's what I did. And so far, we're surviving. Our air game right now has 2 Ravens, because we got 2 mediums this month that just decimated our Air Force. We have about 9. We have about 9. Oh, Caitlin. Where the heck is she? Oh yeah, we do need to reload her. So, I got to talking so much. I kind of sometimes have a habit. I'm gonna push you a little farther forward.
Position confirmed.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd see anything by doing that. So we're gonna start inching our way forward.
No need to ask twice.
Risking to take ourselves out. I think I will. I do have 2 AT. You know what? I'm going to use one of our medkits right now. I'm just going to do that. Not risk that one lucky sectoid shot that can do 6 damage. And hope we have it covered this way. Can't quite get the cover. Let's just put you here for now. I guess the cover doesn't matter because
On Overwatch.
Come get some.
they don't activate on Overwatch anyway. And then Floki, we're gonna get you a little more aggressively placed.
Roger, Dodger.
I guess I shouldn't. I guess I should have Floki on the roof. Okay, now we have a better reading of where they are. But they're not moving out yet. So therefore, since they're more over that way, why don't I bring my other suppressor down?
Heading there now.
We started with Mexico because I wanted the guaranteed. I didn't want to have to take a chance and have luck. I wanted the starting bonus to get my satellites up over North America. Since I was playing with the new air game mod, knowing I would probably be needing extra Ravens, extra airships, that's my whole reasoning besides doing it that way, Shakti. That's why I started that way. For better or worse, I guess that time will tell. So now we can start we're just, looks like we're gonna have to be the ones pushing in. Like I said, we really don't need cover. Probably still, if they activate, better to overwatch with a pistol at this point. And I'll keep my sniper up there one more.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Heading out.
We got our pistol, let's overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Headed there now. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, I'm not going to push any farther forward. I overwatch too many people not thinking. Usually overwatch is the last thing you do. 2 pistols.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm on it.
Okay, they're not super active. Let's get Marcus Joy here. And we're just not going to find them. Okay, we got a lot of open doors too. It's the only bad thing about having aliens active in the ship. Look at this. Every door is open and we don't know. And we have only 1 motion tracker charge left. We don't know where the outsiders are. And all the doors are open. Because those sectoids have been running around and those thin men have been running around inside the UFO. So we gotta be
Position
careful.
confirmed.
We have to be careful to a degree.
Solid copy.
I'm on it, Commander.
We do have
Bien, Commandant.
2 AT grenades. And so far, yeah, this power source is destroyed, so there's no fear of using the grenades in this area.
J'ouvre l'œil, Commandant.
And then we're gonna have to start bringing the old sniper down
Position confirmed.
from the sniper perch.
I'm on it.
Oh, as far as what's only what I have vision of so far to give us an idea, Nightmare. All I see here is the power source. I can't remember where all the flight computers are, and it's kind of hard to pick them out in the haze till we get till we get vision back to some of these rooms. So yeah, right now I don't know the status of all the other hardware.
Affirmative.
I feel,
On
Commander.
Overwatch.
Loki, I'll bring you this far.
Affirmative.
Now having to move door to door inside the LMG becomes a little bit of a liability.
Got it covered.
There's something out there.
So they're kind of moving back and forth. They're a little bit over here, then they're a little bit over here. Wouldn't it be nice if we could see them, but... yeah, I'm nervous about pushing forward too aggressively because of all these open doors. I do have one charge left, like we said. I've had outsiders back here. I've had outsiders back in this back room. I've had outsiders over here. And we're pretty... They aren't over here. I've had them out here. There's a lot of places they could be. It's hard to know where to move, and I don't want to use my final charge too early. I'll tell you what, we're going to use it now to get us... we got to figure out, if we're lucky, where things are. Nowhere near us.
On the move.
Okay, that's a pot of 4. So the sectoids are back here. They're like through those double doors. So what I'm gonna do is try to still move forward, but in a slightly different direction, and see if I can not activate the outsiders through this door. Oh, baby. And I don't have a command left from my commander. Kind of feel like I've got to try. Well, if I push forward here, I activate. Yeah, I've got to kind of go this direction and hope the outsiders aren't right through that open door. Because otherwise we're in trouble.
I'm on the move.
Okay. Well, we're going outsider blind. We don't know where we're going with them, but I'm going to get everybody else I can lined up. In fact, Floki,
Affirmative. Moving out.
that would be as good a spot as any for you. Should they activate, I'll get another suppressor over in this direction. We'll start getting back there so we can hopefully start getting these guys. Get ready to take care of them. Yeah, Kate, I just saw your comment. So, yeah, Shakti, that's where I started, is on YouTube. I've just started multi-streaming on... that's why you're seeing me talking where you don't see the words. And some people say, yeah, go ahead, combine the chats. Twitch never does anything, but I'm just following the rules as I know them.
Moving.
And not combining chat. So you're only seeing your chat come up on the screen. So the folks on YouTube get the benefit of seeing all the chat. You don't get the benefit, Shakti, of seeing all the chat because the Twitch rules scared me off from doing that.
Roger that.
Supposed rules. Some people say, they're not that tight about it. I'm not going to push it. I'm just starting here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, we're going to get... we got sight. We got our last pod activated. Now, Werner, Great Man's just off now. Yeah, rules. Yeah, I'm really debating because I've been trying to get a good sense of those particular rules. And I get feedback back and forth from what I'm saying. So far I haven't pushed it. It may come to a point where I just give it a whirl and take a chance and all that good stuff. Okay, so... And then I got to be careful about pushing too far forward on any of these guys because the outsiders could be anywhere. Though I'm getting a sense that they're probably all the way back here because we never did see them with the motion tracker. That's what I'm hoping. It's kind of what I'm counting on. Oh, the Twitch chat comes up, at least I'm seeing it on my OBS. Is anybody else on YouTube not seeing the Twitch chat? I see it pop up right about, right around here is where it starts when it's on. It stays on the screen for about, I can't remember the timer. I have it on the screen for like a minute, at least 30 seconds, maybe a minute before it fades away. So this is where you'll see it on your side. Oh, the soldier commands. You know what? That's what I'll do. Since this makes it hard to see, before the next stream, I'll raise up the chat box so it's a little higher, at least for this game. So thanks for the feedback, guys. Yeah, it's on the left, right about where these soldier commands are is where it starts. So I do need to adjust it a little bit higher, Mike, and then even you will be able to see it. Okay, I got some suppression available. Oh, but my suppression doesn't have the angles to suppress because they're around the corner. So if I get aggressive with my shotgun here, and there's the pod leader, at least what looks like the pod leader. He has the extra perk, but his head is not enlarged, so who knows? The game doesn't always do a good job of picking out the pod leader for me. But we can just tell it is because the higher hit points and the extra perk, low profile. De dum de dum de dum de dum. Do you see it down there, Mike? Right down here? Nightmare went over there and made a chat for you to help see it. Okay, let's get backtracked over here. I'm so bad about, I love the chat, but I'm really bad about keeping my focus too. So let's see, if I come over here to suppress, yeah, but I can't do that. I can't come here to suppress because they also scattered back here. I gotta be a little careful. Now I'd probably, this isn't as close as I'd like to be. But it would be an okay shot. Now, who could I bring over? Werner, you could, the Grave Man would be able to get to here. I can't tell if the step out would allow me to see because of the cover. Come on, camera. Hold still. Oh. Okay, it says Graveman would see from there, so I'm going to use Graveman as taking a shot into half cover. He'll be in half cover himself.
I'm rolling.
I need Graveman to start hitting again, like he has before. And Floki doesn't have an angle. He's my only one with. So maybe what I got to do is get Floki over here for next time, so he can suppress depending on whether they move or not.
Running.
Yeah, as long as they don't move, I'll have suppression available. Maybe what I want to do is now I think I want to stay right there and overwatch in case the other two sectoids decide to push up in that way, and then I got to figure out what to do with my team over here. So, Graveman, you're going to have an un-hollow targeted shot at 50-50. Flip the coin. Now Graveman is back. I can't say he's back till he does that in a row. But he came through again, just like the beginning. Yeah, team better lay. Hey, Glacier, how you doing? Glad you could make it. It's been an interesting... Well, it's been a successful battle, but... interesting. And I have not officially identified where the outsiders are. I've used up all my motion tracker charges. And I'm hesitant to flashbang a sectoid because I feel I might get in trouble and need to flashbang some. So I think I'm going to move here.
That's affirmative.
I'm going to overwatch to try to keep him in place. Because then I'll have suppression available next turn. And let's hope the overwatch keeps him positioned. He'll probably mind game somebody. What's going to scare him most? I better overwatch with a shotgun. Now, even though the less odds to hit, I think he'll be more scared with that. Now we have the other sectoids that fleed back here, where we do not know if they will come via the hallway there or try advancing through these doors. So I need to get some of my other folks positioned. Is there anything open on this side of the ship? No. So, I think I'm just going to move Marcus Joy up here. That should be good enough cover for him to then maneuver here if we need it.
On the move.
We've also got a grenade thrower. Okay, so that is full cover, except they don't seem exactly right here. I think the other ones are farther back. So I'm going to come here with my grenade. That should provide cover. I hate these angled covers because you never quite know for sure. But I think it'll count as full cover.
Tout de suite.
And then I'm in better position for some grenades if I might need them. And I do have one smoke left. Am I going to need it for a sectoid? No, because that's... yeah, he's going to be overwatched. So I think you're safe. I don't think I need to use my smoke this turn. So Nefertiti, let's bring you here.
I'm all over it.
There were 4, yeah, there were 4 in the pod, so there's 2 that we don't know about yet. I think when they scattered, but my memory had them running. These 2 came into the hallway. I thought the other 2 went back. But I can't remember if one of them went back in this room or if they both went back here. Or maybe one went through that door. You know, I'm a little... yeah, it's going to be tight quarters, and that's where I'm happy I have 3 shotguns right now. So, I'm just not getting the benefit from my suppression yet. So anyway, we're just going to overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And we're going to hope we have enough set up. And I'm actually going to do the shotgun overwatch here, because if they come through that door, that's close enough to use a shotgun.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
Yeah, there they are. They were back there. Yeah, mine merging. So now there's only 2 potential shots for us to take, and we know where the other guy is. And he's running away. How much you want to... oh. Werner, hang tough. He resisted panic. We'll take that. The Grave Man stayed strong. So we do have an overwatch there. I don't know if he's in range now of Floki anymore. Yes, he is. So I can get rid of the overwatch. That's a good thing. So Floki, let's suppress the overwatch.
Copy that.
And we'll maneuver from there. I will then bring you here, and these are not... is there a flight computer in here? No, see? Wait. Yeah, I think that's a flight computer contraption, even though it doesn't have the wings on the side, but it's missing the piece there. So I don't think... there's no flight computers that I can see. If I throw something here that I have to risk damaging. Oh, here's a flight computer. That one looks like a working flight computer, so we may get lucky with it. I don't want to throw a grenade in here. We may get lucky on that. So let's bring my grenade throwing individual right here. Lucia.
J'y vais.
Let's see if we can get rid of some cover on this guy. I don't know that I want to get rid of the wall across the way just in case it reveals outsiders on the other side of that wall. So I want to be very careful how I place this. That would do the job if my sapper grenade destroys it. Let's find out. And we destroyed it. That means Werner. Do I sense some payback for the damage from Mind Merge? And it still gives you a 67% shot, even though you are reduced. I'm gonna give you the chance. Yeah, don't piss off the grave man. That's what we like to say around here. Did I suppress the wrong? So you're telling me? Oh, I did suppress the wrong one. Overwatch is in play. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. Therefore, we will not push forward now. Well, I'm trying to save the flashbangs for accidental. We'll go just for a plain old shotgun. Oh.
Adjusting sights.
Well, we got a nice shot here. We're gonna go for it. Thank you, Caitlin.
Hostile pacified.
Now, I think I'm gonna bring, do I feel like I need smoke? Not against sectoids, because they'll just mind merge through it. I wonder. I'm gonna bring you this far. You can't get flanked as far as I know, Marcus. I don't know that you'll have a shot. Oh, I forgot about that! He can see through the wall now!
I'm under fire!
There would have been no vision if I had not blown away the wall, but guess what? Commander blew away the wall, suppressed the wrong person, and got lucky on the Overwatch. Oh boy. Well, Marcus? Can you get lucky? Payback is so sweet when it works. I'm gonna bring you here. All the better to smoke with. You can get smoke wherever I think I want from there. I don't have to worry about that Overwatch now. And you will not have a shot, but we'll Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on them. They're falling back.
And we even hit on a pistol Overwatch. We're hitting more Overwatches than I'm used to making. And I'm wondering if they're pulling back there, is this where the outsiders are? You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't quite tell if this wall is solid or not. Oh, it's solid. So one sectoid ran in here. One sectoid ran on this side. And they could be on Overwatch. So I think we need to play a little patience game just for a turn or two. Kind of what I'm thinking. Get them to come back. I will move Floki farther forward.
Okay.
He has ammo, so we'll hunker. Famous last words. I think what I'll do... I'm gonna bring you over here.
Moving.
If I bring... I wonder... Yeah, you should have an angle if they move forward from here. Because we got a pistol shot from here.
Roger that. Scanning.
Je reste en observation.
And then... what do we do here?
Got it covered. Overwatch.
I probably should have reloaded. We'll think about reloading. I'll reload here. Overwatch here. And they're at a range where we'll just use a pistol. And the thing that's keeping me... yeah, okay, there we go. That could work. Or not.
Adjusting aim.
So they're back to their original position.
Advance. I'm pinned down here.
He went for the shot. So now we have suppression and hollow targeting on a tough spot. Yeah, Elena would have been hit in the head. You're right, Mike. He would have been hit in the head. Let's suppress. This time I'm suppressing this guy that I wanted to suppress last time, but we get the hollow targeting benefit. And Werner, we're going to see if you can give us an opportunity. 47. So you know what I'm going to do? In case nobody else hits, I'm going to steady your weapon so we get better odds there. Executioner. There we go.
I need ammo.
We still got one person out there. We're going to reload.
Engage.
And hope the other one feels lonely and needs to find his friend.
Ok, je surveille la zone.
I'll overwatch.
That's not where I want to push up, because that if he's just sitting back there on Overwatch. The only problem about not having a scout. This is the instance where you do want to scout with lightning reflexes. Yeah, I'm gonna reload with you, Werner. Graveman. Yeah, we're just gonna be more patient than the sectoid. How about that?
On Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
I'm on it.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
He's still back there. Here he comes. Oh, well, you hit once with the pistol, but not twice. He's back to his full cover. So I should have suppression. Just not hollow targeting on Caitlin Kelly.
Got it covered.
They're backing up. Advance.
But we can start advancing. We got this thing rattled. And we'll advance full cover to full cover if we need to.
Moving. Target acquired.
Oh no! Guess who was back there? And one is on the roof. Oh. That nasty little sectoid. Well, we got one right here. The one on the roof can just... He's like right here. He can jump down and ruin our day. Oh, this thing went from okay to miserable all of a sudden. So we need to figure some things out really, really fast. And what I'm gonna do, Floki, you will not... You're already unuseful this turn. One thing I can do is this. If we're lucky, we get rid of a lot of cover. And we have some options. And then again, maybe we don't get rid of all the cover that we wanted. Or any of the cover that we wanted. That's our first dud grenade. We've removed every cover that we needed. No, I already started suppressing the... I already started the suppression, didn't I? Before I don't know. Okay, I take that back. We can see, yeah, we can suppress this guy. So you're right. We do see the outsider. We do see the outsider, and we're going to suppress the outsider.
Copy that.
So both the guys down here are suppressed. That's not a hideous shot. I see smoke. I see all sorts of things. Now I can definitely, but it's not a guaranteed kill. That's the only problem. What I'm probably therefore going to do is I have to move. I have to get you a little farther forward. If I bring you here, we can run and gun and take this guy out. So what I gotta do, there's no cover anywhere. So what I gotta do is, I'm gonna flashbang over there. And then you're close enough to reach the guy with those few extra steps with run and gun to guarantee he will regenerate. So we're gonna need more help. Let's just see if you hit. Oh, you also have a flashbang. Yeah, that's as close as I was going to get with cover. Oh, you can't reach with the flashbang there. Anyway, that means here I can reach with the flashbang. Better to have that guy flashbanged. I'm gonna overwatch with you in case that other guy comes jumping down and charging towards us. So maybe I'll use a shotgun anyway, I guess. No, pistol just makes sense. We'll overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
We got Werner, who I can get a shot here.
I'm on the move.
Let's hope the other outsider cannot get to a position and shoot and get in our back row somehow. And let's see if we can hit this guy. Nope. That was wildly off target. I'm gonna bring our medic right here. It's only half cover. Yeah, but if the other one jumps down, half cover is not gonna cut it. But I kind of feel like I need to get some more shotguns up close. And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. Unfortunately, I can't then put out smoke. This is rough. It's the other outsider that's up here that could jump down and take a shot at us in half cover, and we've just lost our officer. And there's no other real good place for us to run. Well, if I dash here, it says we can't see him. And I don't care if the sectoid can see us. We can see him from there. Okay, so we do see him. It's the other one I'm worried about anyway, but I feel like I gotta push it to at least allow me to run forward and have us be able to get closer with the shotgun next turn. Nefertiti, don't hate me. Now this is the big wild card. What's that other guy gonna do? Oh, he's back there.
Target's still up.
And he's gonna get to shoot. Oh, that's a bad. What did he do? He shot off the screen. I think it said he missed. That was a 44% shot. Okay, we can now suppress both of the outsiders. But we need to start... Oh, no, we can't. Okay, I can maneuver you so you can suppress. Loki, cannot see the outsider from where he is. So Floki needs to gain a position, perhaps a position where Marcus Joy is. Except I don't know where to put Marcus Joy now. Because there's absolutely no cut. Well, guess what? Marcus Joy can come here. It's only half cover. I really can't get close as I might want for a shotgun shot. I need shotguns on these outsiders. I need to start limiting these outsiders and taking care of these outsiders. Now, the other outsider, maybe this is the one I take out first because it's a little more protected. Yeah. Because Floki, you can hit the guy in the back. So that's what we got to do. Yeah, this is the one I think we got to kill because he's back in this room. I think Ronald McDonald, no, Old McDonald can't quite. He's going to get a pretty, it would be like 100% shot. I just need some other people to also hit. So I need to move Marcus Joy so I can get suppression from Caitlin. Caitlin needs to move here. I don't think this position gives her a shot because of that piece sticking out. So I got to figure out where to move frickin' Marcus Joy. Okay, I can bring Lucia somewhere on a dash. That'll get her up there for next turn. I'm just trying to figure out where I can juggle people around. So I can bring Lucia. I'm just going to run her here, then her shotgun's close enough. It means the sectoid's free to run. You know, and flank us. Well, what I do is I'll bring... He can see us from there. So I'll bring we'll smoke over here. And we'll have 2 shotguns ready to run around the corner at this guy after we suppress him. And then I'll be able to leave Marcus Joy there. Okay, that's what we're doing. There's risk involved, but I think it's risk. I think we can do this. And I gotta remember, next time I move anybody with a shotgun, switch them to the shotgun so I don't make that dastardly mistake. And I do believe now, and I'm gonna make sure, so I see the frickin' sight lines. This is one of those maps where there's 2 settings to set the sight lines, where the Overwatch in blue would be the better way. But then, like I said, there's other maps. Okay, we have sight from here. I see the sight rings. There's other maps where, or most maps, I still prefer the old-fashioned green sight ring. So let's come over here for suppression.
I'm on it, Commander.
Make sure yes, outsider, locked down.
Suppressing fire on target.
And Floki, lock down your target. That's not your target. Yours is the other one. Let's make sure we get it right. Okay, suppression, 3rd one. There we go. There's going to be some risks on some of these shots. Werner, we need you to hit. If you've ever hit before, please hit on this one. Like I said, I'm doing some protection against the sectoid getting aggressive since he's not being suppressed. I'm worried that he could play mind games on somebody and break one of my suppressions and free one of these guys up. You know what I'm saying?
to that location.
But we're gonna get the shoddy. Overwatch from here. These two as a pair can run around the corner next turn, provided he stays locked in place, and kill him. 2 shotguns should do it. I need help back here. I need at least one of these needs to hit. That might be enough. Two of them hit. I think we're out of the we're out of the woods now.
Moving to firing position.
I have to get myself in a position where he can't see me though. Okay, he can't see me there. And that's as close as I can get.
All an ass.
All I have to do is 3 damage. Oh wait. There we go. I think I can hopefully do it. Okay, one outsider is down. He missed. What's the and that's good. He did so there we go. We've got our now I can suppress the overwatching sectoid. That's what I can do now. And I think I have at least one more suppression left. Barely. And make sure it's against the overwatching sectoid. There we go.
Roger that.
That would have been...
I need ammo.
See? We brought the extra mags for a reason. I told you we did this. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring my shotties around the corner. I don't give a crap. Well, you know, one of them. I think you know... Only 32% there. Well... Oh, I have this too. How far can you run? Oh, guess what? So I just took care of the sectoid. So when my other 2 shotguns come around the corner, and can you make it around the corner? Nefertiti. Ooh, I don't know if that'll count as a step out. Well, let's get people in position.
J'y vais.
And switch to my shotgun. Let's not really mess up now. Now is not the time to mess up. Yeah, it should be close enough for a sure shot, but the problem is if it's not, yes, yeah, I'm not stepping out, there will be some damage reduction. Let's go find out how our 2 shots on the outsider go. Okay, that should... I say should be enough for this one. There should be no damage reduction really on this one. Kill it! Okay, we got the crit. Now, easy peasy, we take Old MacDonald, E-I-E-I-O, and we come around here.
Heading out.
We did
Mission
it.
objectives completed.
Somehow. Somehow we got through this. Did you see how that sectoid egged us in, pulled us in to those outsiders? Did you see how those dirty little things? I told you they probably were retreating to the outsiders. I just didn't think the outsiders would be in that tiny little corner that they were in, but well, they were. All right, good job, team. Operation Lazy Father is a success. How about that? Thank you, Shakti. And we didn't have any rockets to take anything out. Now, I think I saw one flight computer. Let's see if that is the case. So these wounds here are all... I don't think any of these wounds is from actual wounds. Nobody got hit that hard, did they? I think this is all double fatigue. And they're I hate seeing double fatigue all 6 days, except for old McDonald. And we will change. He just got promoted to corporal, so he's got a nickname. Well, we have a nickname picked out for him already. Oh, it's the same same tool that names Diablo. That's interesting. Good tidbit, Gleaser. Good tidbit. So in hindsight, that was good. And besides, we just have 2 more scouts and 2 more abductions for the month. We've already done the terror. We've already done the other one. So I think there's like 10 days left in the month. So our barracks should be okay. Let's look at this. Oh, Marcus Joy. Good promotion. Let's go see. Let's go look at it. I wasn't thinking of making you any kind of officer. I think I'm going to go pure aggression with you. Is what we're going to do, Marcus Joy. And we'll have to... Marcus Joy, I know you're not in here, but you were given the nickname Desperado. I'll check the Discord. You may have given me a preferred nickname, but if you see this, just let me know in chat and Discord, whatever, what you want your nickname to be. If I find it before you talk to me, I'll change it to what you want. And there we go. Old McDonald, you're wounded. Will to survive can be handy if I'm going to be a tanky kind of guy. I don't know if I was building. Let me just check my my chart. Sorry about the sound, everybody, but I'm looking over on my thing and my spreadsheet. Unless you all want to come over and look with me. I'm looking for Old McDonald, assault. Oh, I have him kind of a tanky build. So maybe I do. Let's see. I may go, I think, as much as I like Ranger and usually prefer that, but if I'm going to be a tanky guy, I think I want to do this and do the will to survive. So damage reduction when in cover and not flanked. So I'm thinking of making Old McDonald, and his health is doing well. Let's see, he has 7, 46, and 71. And as usual, I'll redo the stat increases in the Discord so you can see exactly how well our promotion is. But let's go find. I forgot to check with Marcus Joy and see his numbers. 7 health now, 71 and 46. 7 health, 3 in aim, and 8. We picked up 8 will. So he's one of my few tank assaults that I'm building. Caitlin Kelly. I'm pretty sure Caitlin Kelly was going to be a heat gunner. Sorry about the sound one more time while I check. Yeah, she is a heat gunner. So what that means that I picked for her is she's going to be one of my 2 she's going to be one of my 2 flushers. And so we now have our second flush gunner. All my other gunners are going to be hollow targeters at this point. Just a minute. I got to take care of Cheetska. He's being a butt right now, playing with this. Okay, he stopped. You don't do that, Cheetska. He wants to get out on the ledge of the window from which he's fallen before. Second story here. And we don't allow it. There's either flower window boxes to act as his balcony or screens on the windows. But the screens here in Europe are only attached, they're attached, but they're jimmied screens. They're attached by Velcro around the frame of the window. Anyway, I digress. I get off topic here. Let's go back here. And we got one more. Werner! Good job. You did enough killing early on. What we're going to do, we're going to pick up disabling shot. We use, I never pick snapshot because if I feel I need a snapshot sniper, I go to the good old marksman's rifle. And I feel like we get enough bonuses where this becomes redundant, at least down the road. I'd rather have disabling shot, at least against the cyber discs and whatnot. Oh, I have an LMG gunner. I have the LMG gunner. Floki was an LMG gunner on this one with hollow targeting and that kind of a thing. I have my builds, you know, the more the bullet wizard kind of builds and the heat kind of gunner builds, and I'll interchange LMGs with them depending on the map. So I'm not locked into just using LMGs all the time on someone, Shakti. But I have a couple heat gunners, I have a couple bullet wizards, and I'll use LMGs on all of them. Early game, what decides whether I use LMGs is their health. If I want to keep them farther away. And then as the game goes on, that becomes less of an issue, and you can play more of the standard builds. But I switch things around situationally. So just so you know how I play, I don't do everything by the book. I rely on luck. Like this mission to get us through. So I'm going to go disabling shot here. For those tough enemies, they're too strong. You know, when the aliens get ahead of us in the curve as far as strength and ability to kill, sometimes it's just nice to have disabling shot. Take the gun out of their hands for a turn to give you time to react, and that's the way I use it. As far as I can take precision, but a lot of I like disabling shot. So there you go. Now we have that done. And this is what we got. 4 sectoid corpses, 4 floaters, yeah, 2 thin men and 2 seekers. And we got nice, these are a lot of good enemies to give us stuff. 3 meld, even though we didn't get the canisters. So we did get 1 flight computer. I did ID that 1 flight computer. That means all the rest are, everything else is damaged. Oh well. I still need now 2 more flight computers to not be locked in research, but we're not there yet. So let's sell the ones that are damaged. See, we got our 2 flight computers for research. We need 4 of them as soon as possible. But we're still the 20th of April, so we got time. And we're sitting at 167. So this is the ugliness. I'm not gonna buy a new Raven yet. Oh, I hear you, Shakti. I totally agree with you. I love LMGs. I use a lot of LMGs. I usually have a lot of missions. I love to bring 2 gunners, 1 LMG, 1 SMG. In fact, that's what I did this mission. But I usually build my snipers to get Deadeye and pick off. They're very helpful to help working on the floaters also. And then I just use a suppression to lock them in place to get it. It's just that Graveman, I think before you got here, Graveman killed his first floater on Overwatch. So we only had to worry about 3. And then every other shot that he should have hit, 77% twice for sure, he couldn't connect anymore on the floaters. So my Deadeye was only paid off on the older Overwatch. Every other shot sucked. But anyway, we're hurting. This is my air game. This is the sad air game right now. So fortunately, we should only have scouts now, so I should be able to handle a scout if it comes up quickly, and in 2 days we'll have another one. So as long as our scouts don't come at us back to back, the air game will barely hold together. Therefore, I'm not going to spend it yet. I'm going to keep this money in reserve Because even if I bought an extra airship now, yeah, I don't think it's gonna make. It's not gonna make a huge difference in the short. I think I'm just gonna wait. So let's play it this way. All right. And the facilities, yeah, I gotta wait for the generator. I can't really build anything here anyway, because we need the thermo generator to complete. So I'm just gonna hang tight. We're gonna get back out to the map, find out what our next mission's gonna be, and go from there. Yeah, hopefully that. Yeah, when I say 2 UFOs, I'm talking about the kind we have to shoot down. When I say UFOs, I never count the. I just don't count because, especially now, I can't even hope to shoot down an abductor nightmare. So yeah, you're getting used to my speak. Because when I say UFOs, I'm talking about the kind that we shoot down, and they should be scouts because we've seen 2 mediums already. They shouldn't have the resources this month to float a 3rd medium. Because what should have been a fighter on the hunt mission was a medium. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, air game is all shifted around. That's fine. We're starting to get soldiers back. Let's just keep scanning. It's now the 21st. Let's hope we can go another day or 2 before a mission shows up.
Commander, we're detecting a new contact.
Okay, we couldn't make it a day or 2.
However,
However, this is probably an abduction.
We scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that
This
ship.
is more than likely. We'll send a scramble and interceptor up there. We'll do defensive and just take a peek. There you go, Dog's Body Baiter. Mike, there you go. You get to take a peek for us and just confirm that we're looking at an abductor. Let's go. Whoops. Well, I said not now. We'll go back into that. That was too much. I was worried that Get out of here!
Lost.
For some reason, we almost got shot. We almost got hit. Thankfully, I set you on defensive, and it is. That was an abductor outline, by the way. So I'm just going to let it fly and see where it lands. Looks like it's going to go to Mexico. I think if it lands in Mexico, that's low threat. I mean, it's low panic, so that would mean a light or a medium at best mission ahead for us. Let's go find out. Okay.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance.
Okay, yeah, light or moderate, so it's moderate.
At each marked site on the hologlobe.
In Mexico. And since we have a satellite up here, that's one of the mini-mod perks that I picked. If we have a satellite over the country, we get to see what map we're going to be going out on. Just so you know, Shakti. Moderate's okay. We haven't had a moderate since March. They've all been swarming or heavy. All right, there's our map. I can deal with this. Let's go take a look at who's available. We're starting to get people back now. If it was a mate, I can think about bringing a rookie on this one, maybe. Usually I save the rookies for the scouts. If I got anybody fatigued long time, I was thinking Rick Hunter would be back for this mission, but he's still got 1. I may double fatigue since Nefertiti's at 4 days. I may just double fatigue, get a second mission in as lieutenant since we got 4 days. That's not going to give me a lot of more downtime. Odds are I'll get a wound of 8 to 10 days anyway, so it's like 2 back-to-back fatigues. So I may take Nefertiti on this one. Quick question, Shakti. I have a few soldiers here. I don't know if you're interested in sticking around and thinking about a soldier, but I have anybody that has a dot in their name or hasn't been promoted to specialist yet is available as a soldier. I was thinking Zanetti as a rocketeer, perhaps. Leonov as an assault. Vesela, whatever, as a sniper. And then you can see Nathan Murphy, a medic. Enrique Marquez is an engineer, ready to be renamed. So that's how you can tell. If you feel like you want a soldier, hit the follow button, and I'll happily give you a name. And we'll make it happen. So at least something to contemplate for you if you're in the mood for having a character in the playthrough. Let's see, because we have nobody else in any of the chats that doesn't already have a character. You're the only one, and we have people that we can rename. So what I may do, oh, it just looks so bad because the double fatigued. 4 of those are double fatigued. So we doubled our wounded, we doubled the infirmary because of that. But I think we'll still be okay because the 2 scouts we shoot down, I'll be able to go heavy on the rookies here. That's why I'm thinking of bringing at least 1 rookie on this. You followed. So as per, well, I see the rockets. Now this isn't the most dominant stats for a Rocketeer, but I'm happy because Oust is already named, Jay Robinson's already named, Tommaso Zanetti. I usually like slightly higher aim on my Rocketeers, and obviously we have alloy plating so we can protect you there. Mediocre will, but for a guy toting around all those rockets, he's not going to be as slow as your average rocket. Console used some good tier stat. Yeah, I had no choice but to double fatigue. I had no choice. I had 3 soldiers available. And it was either that and take out... I really am never comfortable taking out too many rookies on a medium with 2... because they can't carry shotguns. So... yeah, so we actually, if the 2 UFOs come too late, we're gonna start hitting May's enemies. So let's hope the missions hit soon, like this one did on the 21st. Let's hope we don't get any tail of the month missions. So you want just your screen name for a name? Shall we just do that for you? Oh, Constance Bodley, you made it in. Good to see you popping in. Late. It was a fun mission. You'll have to go back and check it out. And if you decide you want a different name or whatever, you know, oh, Zanetti is okay? Shakti Zanetti? Oh, Shakti Rockets. Yeah. You got her, baby. You got it. All right. Shakti Rockets, Italy. Yeah, I know. I realized that after I looked back up and I said, wait, Zanetti's okay when he said, yeah, I'll pick that soldier. Do I have more commands? You mean as far as promotions for leaders kind of commands, or what commands are you referring to? So we're going right. Oh, I have commanders. Oh, console commands mod. Now I'm not using any console commands right now. If I needed to, if we ran into problems where the game did some weird stuff, I'd put all that in, but I don't. You know why I don't run with those? Because I'd be too tempted to use them too much. I don't trust myself, which is why live streaming is fun, because y'all are watching. Oh, you know, I tried to do the gender manager mod at the beginning so I could skew towards male, female, and switch it. No, I don't have anything to change the gender. A console mod, actually, that would make a few people happy. I'll look into maybe doing that just for changing the gender. I could do that. So, I'll look into that between episodes. Maybe if we're lucky, depending on my schedule, I'll get that all in place for Friday. Yeah, 10 to 12. 10 to 12 is... yeah, a lot of times I only take rookies out on abductions that are light. I don't always trust things, but what can I say? Let's... yeah, I'll take a look at that mod, Shakti. And then you'll be able to control, because I have other people that wouldn't mind some gender changes, perhaps. And we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, 10 to 12. So you know what I'm going to do is I usually run streams more for 2 hours just because I have things to get done and kitties to take out front so they can eat grass. And let's why don't I go back and pick this team in between episodes, and that way we can start next time with the mission. And yeah, Kitty's gotta graze, that's for dang sure. Kitty's gotta graze. Especially this guy. He's super long hair, so he's gotta have something to help regurgitate that, and that's exactly what his salad does. So there we go. That's what I've decided. We're gonna come back next time, and I'm gonna pick the team because I feel like I'm gonna need to hem and haw over this quite a bit. And rather than make y'all suffer through that, we'll come back post hem and haw, and that way any ideas or issues you think I should look at, it's quicker to make the changes from a base team that I've already picked out. And as usual, I love hearing any input that you guys have to offer. Ultimately, I make the decisions, but you know, please feel free to add your suggestions. And so we'll just do that. So, no, in fact, okay, he's not quite on camera. He stayed off to the side. He decided to come out of the window and come via my desk here, but the camera didn't quite pick him up. Anyway, oh, your nickname can be Furball. Oh, well, let's just do that right now. Oh, that's the other thing. No, there's only an 8-hour timer, but that's the other thing I want to do is I want to look into the barracks if anybody's like going to be available in 4 hours or, you know, 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever, so I can advance time to, although I probably won't advance time off camera, but I'll at least know who I want to pick out of the barracks with that in mind. And before we move on, let's get into Katzen Vadlin. There you, oh yeah, because Vampire was the given name by the game. And you now have Furball. Love it. I love it. There you go. Alrighty. And so with that in mind, what we're going to do is just take a look at the schedule for the rest of the week. And we're towards the end of the week. So tomorrow we got a little Baldur's Gate going. It's back to, well, somebody mentioned on the stream that the murder mystery is not going to end as quickly as I might have hoped. The story kind of drags out into Baldur's Gate, perhaps even. I don't know. That's what some people said. Thankfully not giving me details. But tomorrow on Baldur's Gate, we're going to the post office. We're going to go try to find the flop house that was mentioned. And then Friday, we're right back here. And we'll see about doing this medium, this moderate, on a decent map. It's not a map that you know, every map I've had bad things happen. I've played enough where bad things happen. But it's a map I do not dislike. Let's just say that. I just automatically, it's not one of those maps I automatically dislike. So, cool. Katzen Vadling. Very, very cool. I'm happy with your new nickname. And there we go. I have nothing else to say other than thank you to everybody. I'm glad we picked up a new Twitch viewer. We've only been doing Twitch for, what, a week and a half now? Shakti, just so you know, we just barely started multi-streaming over there. And I I'm still setting things up. Let's put it that way. As far as alerts, I've only set up a follower alert. I haven't done anything for raids and this and that and all of the above. So yeah, it'd be good to see Katzen Vodlin on Friday and everybody else that might be able to make it. And if you're on Twitch, I'm going to see if I can do a first raid. Stick about on Twitch. When I end the stream, I'm going to try a raid, see if I can find anybody appropriate. I don't know. I've never done one before. So we'll see, everybody. Thanks so much. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope to see y'all next time. Thanks so much.